and welcome to Yoga for Stress Relief. In this class, we'll be doing a yoga sequence that's designed to help you get rid of stress and come back to feeling more centered, grounded, and balanced. I'm Noelle Aquila. Let's get started. So to begin, just really come to sit on your mat. Just really getting your sit bones grounded. Spine is straight and long. Shoulders are away from the ears. And let's begin by just taking a few deep and calming breaths. Taking one long deep inhale and exhale. Closing your eyes if you wish. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So really beginning to relax your face, your eyebrows, relaxing your jaw, and maybe taking your shoulders up towards your ears and rotating it back. Moving with the breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time, take an inhale there and exhale. Now giving yourself a nice big hug, really just wrapping your arms around yourself, maybe twisting side to side, just really giving yourself a wiggle here. And from there, just taking your hands and clasping it behind your back so that you're pulling up and away, really getting your shoulder blades to come to touch. And here, begin to nod your head yes and no. Yes and no. Maybe starting to rotate it in smaller circles. Clockwise at first, and making bigger and bigger circles. And then to the other side. Before coming back to center. Now really taking your right leg out, taking your left foot towards your right inner thigh, and begin to twist your torso over your right foot leg and slowly come down. Just an easy stretch here. Now coming up, taking your right hand over your left knee and taking your left arm so it's up and over your head, coming into a side bend. Just an easy one to begin warming up. You can go as slow as you wish or as slow as your body permits. Then come back to center, taking your left leg out, right foot towards your left inner thigh, and then folding over your left leg. So just really finding your perfect balance of getting a stretch and not really pushing too hard. Coming up, left hand over right knee. Right arm goes up and over your head into an easy side bend. Coming back towards center. And taking your feet so the soles of your feet are pressing once against each other. And then just begin to bend forward softly. And from there, maybe rotating left and then right. These like small circles from your waist. Also moving with the breath here. Taking an inhale and exhale. towards the other side. And when you're coming back to center, then just come onto all fours. And from here, just begin to slowly move around, just loosening up the body. Maybe pressing forward on your shoulders and swaying your hips from side to side. Keeping the breath here nice and long. Easy breath. And then coming back to center, begin to take your chest down, gaze turns upwards. Take an inhale there. And an exhale, rounding your back. Gaze turns towards your navel. Inhale. Belly drops. Exhale. Now coming slowly and easily into your child's pose. Pose that's available for you whenever you feel like you need to rest. And just take a few seconds here and really just come very deeply present into your mat, into this moment. Now begin to slide your hands forwards. Chest is still on the ground. Just really getting a stretch here on your upper back and shoulders through puppy pose. And slowly sliding forwards, coming into your cobra pose. So forearms are on the mat and your chest is peeling up. And from here, take your hands onto the mat and push yourself up into your upward facing dog. Knees are off the ground, shoulders are away from the ears. And come back into your first downward facing dog. Really just keeping your feet hip width distance apart. And maybe begin to walk right and left, just really loosening it out on your hamstrings and the backs of your legs. And from here, take your right leg up, stepping it forward on the outside of your right hand. So coming into your lizard. You can also take your left knee down onto the mat. Just stay here for a few moments, really just loosening out the hips. So the hips are a great storehouse for emotion, and doing so in this posture, we can release any unwanted and stuck emotions that are in the hips. Make sure that your shoulders are dropping back, your chest is moving forward. And from here, begin to take your right foot and walk it towards your left hand, coming so that your leg is parallel this way. It could also be a little bit towards, you could also have your foot towards your body if you wish, or outwards this way so that it's parallel to the mat. So a little hip stretch here in your pigeon pose. And if you find this pose comfortable, then take your forearms down. Taking a few breaths here, really breathing deeply, sending your breath towards your hips. Now come up, tucking your left toes under, coming back into your downward facing dog. You can also just kind of wiggle the right hip out a little bit, and maybe just walk your feet right to left. Maybe even noticing the difference in your right hip versus your left hip. Now take your left leg up, opening out at the hip, and then stepping forward outside your left hand, taking your right knee onto the mat. So really keeping your chest out and shoulders down and away from your ears. And then sliding your left foot towards your right hand, coming into pigeon pose. So now coming up out of your pigeon pose, tucking your right toes under and pushing yourself up into your downward facing dog. And just really walk your feet right to left here. And if you'd like, then maybe wiggle out your left hip crease. Now, taking your left foot so that it's up, stepping it forward in between your hands, coming onto the ball of your right foot, and inhale, crescent lunge. Few breaths here, and take your right heel down, coming into the lunge, and opening up into your warrior two here. Gaze is over your left fingertips. And take it back, reversing that warrior. Inhale, come back. Straightening out your left leg. Reaching forward and coming into your triangle pose. Gaze is towards your right hand. Here, begin to come up, pigeon toeing your feet so that your toes are in, heels are out, and inhale there, exhale, begin to bend forwards, taking your both hands onto the mat. So just really feeling the stretch on the backs of your legs, maybe letting your head so that hang down, and then taking your right hand so that it's in between your feet. Left hand comes up, coming into this easy spine twist. And left hand goes down, right hand comes up. Take your both hands down, take an inhale, lengthen out at the spine. Now take your hands and clasp it behind your back. Lengthen here and fold, taking your clasped hands up and over your head. A few breaths there before taking an inhale And exhale here, let go. Inhale, come all the way up. Taking your right toes out, left toes in. And inhale, reach forward towards the right side. Come down into your triangle pose on the other side. So you want to make sure like your body is in between two panes of glass. Gaze is over your left thumb. A few breaths there. Now inhale, come up, coming into your lunge. Warrior two on the other side. And on the next breath, go on and reverse your warrior. Right hand over your head. Coming back towards center. Now pivoting to face the right side of the room. Hips are squared towards there. And come up into your crescent pose. Left heel is off the ground. Now taking both hands so that they're on the either side of your foot. Stepping back. From here, you can come into your plank. Slowly lower down in your chaturanga, or you can take your knees, chest, and chin onto the ground. Slowly coming up into your cobra pose. Coming down, and then pushing yourself up into your upward facing dog. Before coming back into your down dog. Walking your hands so that they're slowly starting to go towards your toes. And from here, maybe grabbing opposite elbows, letting yourself hang here. And moving right to left, right to left. Before on an inhale, slowly rolling up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Shoulders are up last, really rotate them down so that you can just let go of everything else that you're holding and just begin to move around. Like this is a little Shakti twist right here, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Really kind of shake it out, you know, how it feels like to you. And from here, taking your hands up over your head, coming down to your heart center. Inhale, gaze is up. Bring it down towards your heart, really aligning yourself here, coming back into your perfect balance. Inhale there, aligning your higher mind with your heart. Now taking our final pose, tree pose. So really grounding down onto your left leg and taking your right foot so that it's in your left inner thigh. Taking your hands here over your heart and really feeling grounded and centered like a tree. You can take your hands down over your knees if you like. Or if you're feeling really stable, then you can also raise it up and turn your gaze upwards. Let's do the other side. Right leg is grounded. Left foot on your right inner thigh, hands towards your heart. You can take it down here. And if you're feeling especially imbalanced, then you can take it up, reaching it up like branches towards the sky. Gaze turns upwards and smile. it back towards your heart and closing it off. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel way better, and I hope that you feel grounded and centered throughout the rest of your day.